Look, I am your father. So there's the father. Turn the shirt upside down. It's like playing those records backwards years ago. Look, I am your father. I don't know, maybe they're gone because there was this frame of mind, frame of reference in the subconscious of that, that some of the people who were doing this or who had gotten wrapped up in it years ago, even though we acknowledged that some of them had had it happen to them by mistake. Of course, that would be people we were related to, who had it in their heads for dreaming and couldn't get away from it or whatever. We see now what the vagina does. But, we were trying to make them feel at ease so we could just tell. But somebody here in the future needed it to be said to have happened in the future and taken back. And somebody reminded them that just remember, if you say that's what it is, then when we get here, you're all going to jail because you've abused everybody. And a lot of them were willing to tell back then. What they were doing was waiting for them to all die so that there was no one left to give a testimony. The same way some of our fathers were gone and then they started running them at other people and setting up a blame. But they weren't here to speak up for themselves. Even if it was just a psychological blame or a spiritual blame, or an indicated blame with a... but when I was home the other summer, what a summer that was, 2008, and we stayed at the trailer, there were pictures on the wall, and I just wanted to cover them up. I mean, I haven't got a lot of pictures around because you really can. It's just like on Harry Potter. That's no lie. Essences can come at pictures and completely watch your room. It's not at all always cameras. But there were pictures on the wall, and all I heard when I was lying there in bed, and my daughter was in the other room, well, eventually she was out with me, and her father went in his brother's room, was certain pictures had why the boys look so old. Because Chris was old looking when I married him. I mean, the Venezuelan and Argentinian leaders, right? Shave the mustache man. Because you get that with them. Whatever control was kept by Iraq, and the politeness and the degree of nicety and treat a woman like a woman, that was all gone. It was all, frou. But while we were there, I got sick. I just felt abused looking at pictures of him from when he was younger, and something in my head, which I was home. So, I mean, at home I had the spirits of the people at home. Those are